Dearest attendees of the 2024 European EGYC Youth Conference, it is my greatest pleasure and honor to welcome you today in Brussels, where unfortunately I cannot be. My name is Angelo Mba, and I'm the newly elected president of European EGYC. What we're trying to do today is to establish an event which bridges our two interests, that is, on the one hand, to promote, discuss and assess EU-China relations on a variety of topics, ranging from women's issues to geopolitics to trade. And on the other hand, to talk, discuss and engage on topics that are at the forefront of geopolitics and current affairs, and what greater affair challenge issue there is than climate change. This event is part of a yearly conference schedule that we're trying to establish, and that has been running very successfully thus far. We're also featuring a weekly blog and podcast newsletters and a variety of other initiatives that will encourage you to follow if you're interested in following EU-China affairs and what's going on in China. At the same time, we're also recruiting. The new year is about to start. This is the very first event that we're featuring for this new year, and we're extremely excited to continue in this very successful kickstart. So if you're interested in contributing at your own scale to dialogue about and with China, we highly recommend and encourage you to apply. It would be a pleasure for us to have you in your team. And on these notes, we wish you to have a very pleasant and informative and I hope transformative experience with my colleagues. It was Angelo Mba. Thank you very much for taking the time to join us, and I hope you have a pleasant day. Goodbye.
Dear participants of the 2024 European EGYC Youth Conference, I'm René Neumann and I'm the newly elected Secretary General of European EGYC for the 2024-2025 term. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to this year's conference, which I'm unfortunately unable to attend at this time as I've recently started a master's program at Beijing Daxue Yanjing Xuetang, also known as the Yanqing Academy of Peking University. I sincerely hope you can all benefit greatly from the discussions at this year's youth conference. Climate change is today's biggest challenge, as the only ongoing threat towards the entirety of the planet, and constructive debate on climate issues is direly needed, particularly among youth, as those who will likely be the most affected by this phenomenon. Besides this conference, we hope you will continue to engage with European EGYC after the event, and we strongly encourage you to follow EGYC's initiatives. We also wish to invite you to pay close attention to the recruitment calls that we will launch very soon across our media, as we will have vacancies for the fundraising and partnerships team, the events team, the podcast team, and the communications team. The specific positions will be announced very soon, so if you're interested in making a contribution, make sure you keep an eye out and apply once they open. We would love to have you at EG. Thank you for taking the time for this youth conference, and I wish you an informative, fruitful, and transformative experience with my colleagues in Brussels. All the best.